What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Daily Sean. If you've never been here before, my name is Sean and I do a daily video about something related to nursing. No rhyme or reason, won't change. Today's topic is motivated by some recent comments I've been reading out on the internet. The title of today's video, 10 Cold Hard Truths of Nursing. 10 cold hard truths. I've been at this 10 years, going on 11. 10 years worth of knowledge, 10 pieces of information that I want to share with you. Number one, you're going to get out of this profession what you put into it. You should not expect this profession to be everything you want it to be if you're just going to sit back as a passenger. Seek out experiences, advance your education in any way that you can. Not saying that you need to go back to school and get another degree. You need to advance whatever position you are currently in. Whatever you learned in nursing school is not enough. Seriously? You have to have me tell you that? Sign up for the continuing education that your facility offers. If they don't offer it, go looking for it elsewhere. Ton of free information online. Continually learn. All about effort. You're gonna get out of this whatever you put into it. If you only put in a little bit of effort into your profession, into your career, you're only gonna get a little bit out of it. Do the bare minimum, get the bare minimum. Strive for exceeding expectations. Profession's going to exceed your expectation. I'm living proof of that. Peaks and valleys of my career completely correlated to what I was doing about my profession, what I was doing to make it better. Don't like the situation you're in? Change it. Don't like the job you're in? Change it. Don't like the unit you're in? Change it. Be an agent for change. Number two, you need to trust your team. Whatever team you are with, team you are on, team you are a part of, you have to trust them. Every one of them. Trust your colleague, co-workers, physician partners, ancillary staff, supportive staff, the unlicensed assistive personnel. You have to trust your team. If you don't trust your team, it won't be the machine it needs to be. There will be holes, there will be deficits, there will be stress. And if you don't believe me, go work on a unit where trust doesn't exist. You'll find out quickly what units trust each other, what teams trust each other, and what teams do not. Trust is a fluid concept. It's constantly changing. Your team will constantly change. So you as a team member have to ensure that that trust is maintained with the new and the seasoned personnel. Number three, it's a great segue into trust has to be earned, not given. Trust and respect live on the same plane. Trust and respect have to be earned, not given. Just because you've been doing it for 10 years and you show up as the new kid on the block doesn't mean I'm going to trust you or respect you until you earn it. That goes for me as well. Just because I've been doing this for a long time and I show up on your unit, I need to prove myself. You need to prove yourself. Everyone has to prove themselves. Show that you're worth your weight in water. You just have to prove that you belong. Prove that you know what you're doing. 4, the schedule will always suck. Period. The schedule is never perfect, ever. Suck it up. The schedule is made and broken by the people in it. If your schedule is one of the greatest things that you have, it's because of the people that you work with. You're going to learn quickly. Your schedule stress is created and eliminated by the people that work. Vacations are always going to come up. People calling off, requesting time off, emergencies, CEUs. The calendar does not live in a vacuum. It is always gonna be a point of stress. Be a team player. But also don't take any crap. Don't let anyone else abuse the system either. You know what I'm talking about. Number 5, the very best leaders are the best followers. The best leaders are the ones that have come up through the ranks. They've stepped in the crap, cleaned up the blood, wiped up the vomit, passed the pill. Those are the very best leaders. It is absolutely, positively the best way to trust your leaders is to see that they walked in your shoes. And if you do this long enough, you can tell the difference almost immediately. Number 6, the best team gets their hands dirty. Everybody gets their hands dirty. The UAPs all the way to the physicians. Everybody gets their hands dirty. I've worked on teams where I've seen it sliced and diced in every way, shape, or form. Certain nurses feel that they don't have to get their hands dirty. Certain aides don't feel they should get their hands dirty. Certain Supervisors feel they shouldn't get their hands dirty. Physicians feel, providers feel that they shouldn't get their hands dirty. That's the weakness of a team. Everybody should be willing to get their hands dirty at some point. I'm not saying everybody needs to. I'm saying they should be willing to. 7, it's not the job, it's the people. Let me say that again. It's not the job, it's the people. It doesn't matter what job you are currently working. That job exists throughout the nation. That position exists throughout the nation. You are not that unique. Your job is not that unique. Your unit is not that unique. 99.9% of the time, wherever you are working, there is another unit just like it across the state borders, across the county line. It has nothing to do with the job. It has everything to do with the people who are working it. The people will make or break your job. The people will influence your happiness in your job. It's not the job itself. Very rarely is our job satisfaction because of the actual job you are doing. It has to do with the people you're doing it with. Number 8. Bullies exist. They're not going anywhere. They're never going to go away. Kill them with kindness. The bullies are everywhere, at every level, at every stage, in every place. Some are more aggressive than others. Some are more sly than others. Instead of being an aggressive, overt bully, they can be a quiet, covert bully. Passive aggressiveness, lateral violence. It's out there. It's not going away anytime soon. The only way that we can fight it, kill them with kindness, and let them know you're not going to take their shit. Stand up for yourself, for your unit, for your patient. You don't fight fire with fire. You don't go screaming like a bat out of hell. Kill them with kindness. Let them know you're not going to take any shit. If you don't, the bullies will bury you. Oh, and there's strength in numbers. Number 9, never forget where you came from. Never, ever, 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 never, never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever forget where you came from. Never forget that you were a student once. You had no idea what you were doing at one time. You were the new person on the block. Didn't understand a concept. Somebody helped you get where you are. Never forget that. Don't let anyone else forget it either. Pass it on. Number 10. One of the most important concepts every single nurse has a hard time accepting: a very large pill that not many want to swallow. You are never that good. Sorry, you're never that good. You always can learn a different way, a new way, or maybe an even better way. You are never that good. There is somebody better, somebody smarter, someone else who has figured it out. Be humble. You may be an expert in something or somewhere at some time. You are never so good that you can't learn something new. Okay? That's it. 10 cold hard truths of my nursing profession. 10 cold hard truths after 10 years of doing this. Going on 11. Whoa. What'd you think? These 10 cold hard truths can be applied to every part of my nursing profession. Every part of the nursing profession. Start talking ad nauseum about all the other issues that are present. These, at their common core, these are the 10 basic cold hard truths of everything that I've learned about nursing over the past decade. Here to add any, it has to be applied across the spectrum of nursing. Always want to hear your comments. Leave me a comment down below. You know I love a thumbs up. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Did it suck? Share it with somebody. And as always, check your own pulse first.